My neighbors completely abandoned their daughter in another city, and told her to find a way home by herself. I can't believe it. I just got him from this and I'm so mad. My mom already told me she will make sure Child Protection Services will be involved here. I'm a 22-year-old guy who lives in Europe. I'm still living with my parents as I don't see any reason to move out anytime soon. The longer I live there, the more money I can save and the more I have when I move out. We live in a house with 4 other families. We are good friends with the neighbors next door, but my parents don't have the best relationship with the neighbors upstairs. They have a 5-year-old daughter who I only talk to a few times. From what I know, she is in daycare after school so that someone takes care of her until her parents get her. However, it seems that today she went home by herself even though she wasn't allowed to do that because they were concerned she might get stolen or anything. What an irony for what happened next. To teach her a lesson, her parents drove her to another town, gave her a bit of money and told her to find a way home if she is so capable of taking care of herself, and then they drove off. She didn't know about the bus and train timetables, nor did she know anything. She was just left there. Now let's get to me. I just left my workplace to get home. I don't have a driver's license yet even though I'm currently trying to get one. But for now I still have to use the train. Luckily for her, my workplace was at the same town that her parents abandoned her at. She found her way to the train station but didn't know what to do next. She saw me when I was just ordering some food from a food stand at the train station and shook my arm. I was surprised to see her here. I noticed she had teary eyes. She had cried recently. I asked her what she was doing here and she told me everything and asked if she could stay with me. I agreed to let her stay with me and we drove home together. It was even more messed up to let her stay in this town in particular because in order to get home by train you would have to switch trains twice on the way. There was just no way a little child like her could have done that. When we got home I told my mom and we confronted our neighbors about it, and her mother opened the door. We yelled at her, asking her what she was thinking, and she explained that this was a lesson her daughter needed to learn and explained why she did it. She didn't show any sign of guilt. Even after we reminded her that leaving her daughter alone in a strange town, shortly after complaining she might get herself taken, is a bit hypocritical to say the least. So we will get CPS involved. She and her husband willingly put her daughter's life in danger. I feel bad for her daughter. She will be traumatized by this. Sure, she shouldn't have walked home by herself if that was the rule, but they went way too far with their punishment. What bothers me even more is the fact that I failed my practical test for my driver's license a few days ago. If I had passed that, I wouldn't have been there to take her home, and she would have still been there herself.